And joining us is Colonel Jaban Singh, retired. Colonel, before we talk about the martyrdom of Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, I want to ask you for your views on the possibility of cultural renaissance based on what we saw take place in Ayodhya this morning. Now, Prime Minister Modi said in Ayodhya that the sacred flag that was hoisted at the Ram Temple is not merely a flag, but it's the flag of the renaissance of Indian civilization. What did he mean by that?
I feel that what has happened today has got great significance. Our Prime Minister has gone to the three places which are attached with the Vishnu's Vishnu culture of India, in the sense that it is said that Vishnu Avatar, Shri Ram was a Vishnu Avatar, later on Shri Krishna was a Vishnu Avatar, and then comes the martyrdom ceremony of Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, for which it is said that Guru Nanak Dev Ji was a Vishnu Avatar, and from Guru Nanak's Bani came the remainder 10 Gurus. So this has got a tremendous amount of cultural, historical, as well as spiritual significance, which we have to look into. And definitely, it is a renaissance of our thought processes, our culture, our ideology, and the way our civilization has evolved over millennia.
Indeed. Colonel, the Prime Minister also said something else. He said, one, and I'm quoting him here, "We are a vibrant society and must work with foresight, keeping in mind the coming decades and centuries." And two, he said, if India is to become developed by the year 2047 and if society is to be empowered, then we must awaken Ram within ourselves, unquote. Now, I found it interesting that he should talk about looking within and looking to the future at once. What did you make of the Prime Minister's remarks?
It is a very, very significant comment that he has made on a very important day in the history of India, which I have explained to you earlier. The possibility of India becoming a world leader has become a reality in the last couple of years. We are getting our rightful place in society as one of the oldest civilizations, which is also hardworking, honest, and very much rooted into the precepts of humanity. So this is one part of the whole thing. The second part is the development aspect, in which we are going very fast, and it is said that the time that the Prime Minister has given of 2047 is too far out. We will possibly reach that target before time. And the difference that it is going to make to the world is this much, that we do not run for power, we do not run for money. Whenever we have within ourselves the possibility of leadership of humanity, we keep humanity first. So this is a good time not only for India, but it is a good time for the rest of the world, because it is our growth is going to mean, is going to translate itself into the growth of humanity.
Absolutely. Now, another remark he made was that, and I'm again quoting him here, he says, in the coming 10 years, the goal must be to free India from the mentality of slavery. Would you like to put it in its proper context for our viewers? What's the significance of this statement of his?
See, now you can join this particular statement which was made by the Prime Minister with what Guru Tegh Bahadur was trying to do during his own times.
Right.
That was also a time when India was enslaved by a very repressive foreign regime. And it is against this repressive foreign regime that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji raised his voice. We often call him Hind ki Chadar, and we often say that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji He worked for the emancipation of the Kashmiri Pandits. I think we have to broaden this a little more. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was a Srishti ki chadar. He was he was a person who had come into this world for cosmic liberation of the human resource. And it was not only the Kashmiri Pandits that he was trying to help. He went with the idea of freedom, righteousness, and justice. What I'm trying to convey is that even if the Kashmiri Pandits or anybody else had gone to him and had said that we are being repressed by this regime, even if the Muslims of the day had gone to him and told them that the regime is the authority, the administration, the monarchy is repressing us, he would have done the same thing that he did for the sake of the Kashmiri Pandits. So this fight against slavery is something which started at that particular time. Later on, the Khalsa Panth was created. And the Khalsa Panth, it was so strong that within a period of, say, 1.5 to 200 years, 2 centuries, it demolished 2 empires and created an empire for itself, the Sarkar-e-Khalsa, which was, you will understand, very secular and very modern in its approach. So all these things, this concept of slavery, this vision which started by the gurus about 300 years back, is being fructified today to get out of the model of the colonial repression that we have faced.
Indeed. Colonel, let's delve a little more into the life and legacy of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Now, what lessons can the India of today and possibly tomorrow draw from the martyrdom of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji?
There are many, many lessons. There are many lessons. Those lessons are there in his Bani and the lessons are there in his actions. So let us first get into his early life. He was born the 5th son to Guru Har Gobind, who was the Guru at that time, the 6th Guru. And he, on the basis of his Guru and his fathers, you see, his father was also his Guru. So on the basis of the directions of his father, he took to arms and he was so proficient in it that when he fought side by side with his father, he was given this thing of Tegh Bahadur from Tyagmal, the name. So, but he always had a reflective and a meditative sort of approach to life. But he did what his father had told him to do. Second point of faith is that when his father decided to supersede him, so-called, I don't know what other word to use, and make his nephew the Guru, he did not utter a word. He obeyed his father to the core, and he went away to his Nankas in Bakala and got into a meditative mode over there. Second point is his meditative spirit. When he was declared Guru by Guru Har Kishan, there were so many Gurus in Bakala, so many people in Baba Bakala who were trying to, project themselves as Guru. The only person who was not trying to project himself as Guru was Guru Tegh Bahadur. He kept meditating till such time that Makhan Shah Lavana did not go and, recognize him. And he was compelled by his followers to come out and take the mantle of Guruship. Third is when he went on his tour of India, which was almost akin to the manner in which Guru Nanak Dev Ji had gone across, you can say, Southwest India. Everywhere that he went, he carried out so many social and welfare activities. He had a free langar, he had free medical camps. There were so many people who did not have money, who were being repressed by the state. He gave them money, he gave them hope. So it was, it was this kind of his principles of, helping humanity at all times. These people that he was giving money and all, he was giving from his own pocket. I mean, he had worked for it. So this was the third point. So I have given people 3 points that you must listen to your parents, you must listen to your elders, you must have a meditative spirit, you must not run after, what all things we run after in today's world, money, power, status, five-star hotels, yeah, whatever you have. He was a guru. He was so big, and yet he was so meditative. And the last point, of course, is what we have been talking about all this while. Regarding his the manner in which, for the sake of justice and righteousness, he stood so firm. So these are the things that we have to learn from him.
Absolutely. On that optimistic note and note of wisdom, may I add, Colonel Jayaban Singh, thank you for joining us and sharing your thoughts with our viewers at home and around the world. Thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.